This is another Civil War poem, the 7th Cavalry in Kentucky. John Singleton speaks. Pa Haywood and his wife were both kindest family to us when we stopped outside of Benton, waiting for the road to dry. We asked to camp out in their field. They said to take their barn as long as the rain fell cold. We, in turn, left all our matches in their hands and slept on hay, dry and warm between the cows. But when we came back through, we heard the Rebs had billeted themselves on those old folks, had shot their livestock, eating what they could, and left the rest out in the field to rot. Ma Haywood ran to meet us, crying as she ran. We found her husband sitting on his porch, watching the buzzards, empty-eyed, that milled like great black leaves in a whirlwind caught. He said they would be back by dark, to take his bed and cuss his wife, and let their captains use his coffee pot to piss in through the night. He said that they would not. That word put light back in his eyes. We laid an ambush up the road beyond the reach of bullets, where the logs had fallen along the road, then waited while the sun sank down among the winter-naked trees, whose opening buds reminded us we should be at home plowing fields. And then they came. Their horses' hooves in clay, sucking mud. Some of the gray coats singing songs we knew. And when they passed the rotten stump, we all sprang out, each picking one to shoot. All hell was loose, and those 5 minutes hung for hours like a great bird's wings between its beats. The horses screamed and reared and fell and took their riders down with them. Men cussed. Broken bones gleamed white out of wounds, still pumping heart's blood. And it was done. They all rode off shooting wild, some 2 upon a horse, some shot and trailing blood. We all jumped out and cheered and called them dogs and laughed. But sudden as the ambush had been sprung, we looked around and saw that one of us had not stood up to cuss and laugh. Old Asa Hampton's youngest son, who hid behind a log to shoot his red. I found him first, and for long as it might take a bird to sing 5 notes, I thought he was asleep, as I had seen him sleep 1,000 mornings in the camp. But there was blood pouring out between our arms, back to the Haywood farm. That night when 2 struck on their mountain clock.
Sun stayed